Hi friends, it's Sarah from Ruffles and Rainboots.com, and today I'm here with a quick Scrap Buster Easter ornament. Super simple base, and if you would like to make him, just boop, stick around. As always, please give this video a like so that I know you're here crafting. So I think this is a wonderful, easy scrap buster. We're going to be using the same materials from another project. By the way, do you recognize that jar lid? It's from this gnome treat jar I shared for Easter, and I just thought it was really pretty. I love the pattern, and I like that I cannot mess it up, so I'm going to use that. I also am going to be using the felt, the fur, and this ribbon is actually from that project as well. It's just scraps of ribbon. Use what you have. You can also use jute or another kind of hanger. So I'm going to create a V-shaped ribbon holder, and that's so it looks pretty when it's hanging. So let's say you want to create an Easter tree. I would love to see them if you do. If you do create them, let me know down below. But I'm going to use this as just to add on to a little Easter basket. You can pop these onto a gift or a little mason jar gift you make for your neighbors for Easter, whatever you would like. I'm going to glue down both of these um, ends in a V shape so that it's a nice pretty hanger. And I just made sure that it was secure. Anything that was on the actual lid, I just glued it down and it's not going anywhere. We're also going to be building the hat on top of the ugly part, so don't worry about making it look pretty. All right, so next up, we're going to create the beard. And again, use what you have on hand. This is a scrap of white Mongolian fur. It's a longer pile fur, but it's just, I don't know, not even an inch tall. And so you can fold over the pieces if you want something really, really thick, but mine didn't work like that. So I'm just gonna cut off this one long edge here on the side, and then now I have a sort of triangle-ish shape that I can glue right onto the ornament. Now, here's the deal. I would make sure that all of the actual fabric backing is on the ornament just so you don't have to make the back look pretty too. So I'm just going to size this so that it's right at the bottom of the fabric is right there. Easy peasy, right? Just press it down, floof it out, and now we're ready for our nose. So for a nose, you can use a pom-pom. I'm going to be using a little 1/4 inch wood bead. It has the holes, and we're just going to hide the holes. Super simple, just the way we do it when we make gnomes. Split the fur to the fabric backing, add some hot glue, and then if you're as graceful as I am, just throw the bead at the glue and see how it happens. Watch, watch. Whoops, not even close. I am going to make sure that I point the bead hole to the bottom inside the beard, and the other one's going to be pointing up and out so that I can cover it with the hat. Hey, speaking of the hat, that is the same exact creased felt that I used on the other project. And no, I didn't get the crease out. I'm just going to use it anyway because we're going to cut most of that off. We're just going to cut a square that goes over the top of the beard and nose up to the very top of the jar lid. And that way we can make sure all of that is secure as well. I cut a 1/4 inch rise and then up to the center in a triangle. And watch how, oh, look at that cleaning up. Just push it onto the floor. All right, so I want a poofy hat. So I'm going to glue down the two side edges that are raised, but not yet because I need to make some bunny ears. It's Easter after all. I'm using a piece of the same stiff white felt and I'm just eyeballing a pair of ears in white. I have to cut them apart because I used the same fold from our other project. I'm really lazy, y'all. I just have to say, any shortcut I can do when crafting, I'm gonna take. All right, so I'm just gonna position those to see if they're about the right size, and then it's time to glue down the hat on either of these two edges. Now, if you want to stuff yours like I did, just make sure it's a little bump, so kind of push them in together before you push the glue down. There we go. Now we got a nice little rise, and that way we'll be able to stuff it and still glue the nose part down. And we're going to just add the ears on first, right to the jar lid, so that those are pretty secure. I guess I'm gluing half of that down. I'm just trying to make this secure enough that nothing rips apart. I'm going to glue the nose down, and then I'm going to get way too much stuffing because I can't eyeball things. I have to mess it up. Like, that's not even going to work on a good day. So let's take most of that out and just use a tiny little bit. You don't even have to use any stuffing, but it was on my craft table. Technically, it was on the floor, and I decided to pick it up and use it. So I'm just going to glue both of those down. Again, the top of the hat goes over our little ugly part of our ornament hanger. And guess what? We're done. You can decorate it any way you want. Put a sticker on the back with their names. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe for more crafty fun.